It's the start of August and superannuation statements are starting to land in the mail at home or in your inbox, and they are full of a wealth of information that you really should be checking on right now when you receive them. And I'm going to do a series of videos to go through each thing in your superannuation statement, so maybe to make it easier for you so you do look at it and don't get overwhelmed by everything in there, and really make sure that everything is functioning the way that you want in your superannuation fund. The really well organised funds have got those statements out, some haven't, but what you can do is you can always call your fund or call your financial planner or your advisor to get the most up-to-date information for the financial year that we've just completed, and get that information so you can reference that as I go through these videos over the next few weeks. If you have a self-managed super fund, whilst I'll be going through a more retail superannuation fund statement, these are all really important things for you to also check. And some of the key things that I'm going to cover off over the series of videos are: we're going to have a look at a balance or your balance as of June 30 and have a look at the things that affect your balance, such as the investments you choose and the transactions that have occurred throughout the financial year in your account. Things like fees, expenses, insurances. So these are the things that you should be checking on to make sure it's all still appropriate to you. I mentioned insurances. We'll do a video with a bit of a deep dive on the different types of insurances, being life, total permanent disability and income insurance within your superannuation, and giving you a bit more information about what they are, what they do, what they mean, and then you can make an analysis or reach out to an advisor to have a conversation about that as well. Good super statements also have projections in there to give you a sense of what your retirement account will look like at age 67. They tend to use age 67 as a benchmark because that's age pension age. We'll do a video around those projections and how looking at those can give you a bit of an insight of what's likely to happen if you don't do anything different to what you've done in the past. But it's also an opportunity to take stock, have a look and see how you can improve that as well. Beneficiaries, it's really important that you check on your beneficiary status. We'll do a video on that, the different types of beneficiaries, being binding beneficiaries or non-binding beneficiaries. We'll also do a video on investment options, the different types of investment structures that are traditionally in retail or industry superannuation funds, and give you a sense of what to look for in your statement around investment options. We'll also, as mentioned, we'll do a deep dive on fees and expenses of your fund. It's always like in your own personal life, you want to keep on top of your fees and expenses in your life so you're not wasting money on things that aren't necessary for you. And in particular, we're obviously talking about superannuation. So if you've got something that's on your superannuation statement that I have missed and you'd like me to cover it off, please make a comment. Shoot me a DM and I'll make sure I cover that off as well. One last thing to add in there as well: if you start to identify that there's something gone amiss in your super fund or in your super statement, I'll also do a deep dive video on how to resolve that either with your fund or with your advisor, and what the process is for that. So keep an eye out on your socials. I'll deep dive into all of these items around superannuation statements, so you can take the time to have a good look at yours and make some decisions on how to improve your super and how to improve your wealth.